Its blank face has a cold stare. Its rigid and cold hands slowly turn, reluctantly making their rounds and going to waste, continuously approaching the end, going to waste.
They have so much to do in so little time. She hasn't faced her demons, he hasn't built up his courage, and neither of them have overcome their pride. If they were sent here to be prepared, then why did they stand resistant against the end? United out of fear to put an end to this madness. They need more time.
His black hoodie is his refuge, a cloth shield protecting him from the world. He even hides his face from the sun in order to avert its gaze. Nerves and anxiety overcome him like a cup filled to the brim, about to spill. Fear is his lone friend, the only thing that is around him, flitting around, menacing him, constantly reminding him of his inadequacy. He is a slave to his insecurities. Coy and timid, he is a target. He pretends to shake it off, all of their anger and hate, but every word punches into him like a dagger. All he wants is to disappear. For as long as he can remember, the shadows have always been his comfort, where he is free of judgment, where he can escape.
Her demons cling to her like ornaments, each a different color and shape from the next. Her home is the remains of a battlefield where loveless words were fired like missiles. She was injured in the crossfire. Comfort found her in the wrong places. Purple bruises were love, and fire-heated words were praises. She had caught the love bug and found solace in pills, needles, razors, and bottles, each of which can never cure her. She hates herself, her family. Every breath she hopes to be her last. Her body, soul, and spirit are all numb. Every cut, bruise, and tear is only a reminder of how far from okay she really is. She has no hope, no love, no happiness. Her cold heart slowly beats just to keep her going.
They haven't overcome their pride, covering the cracks of their perfect appearances only to reveal more, leaving themselves vulnerable to exposure. They are nervous, jittery, and anxious. Every little adjustment is an uphill battle. They don't ask for help, they take care of themselves. The more they see a fault, the words heal it. They lie and lie and lie to keep their image intact, trapping themselves in a box of lies, hiding their shattered souls under a crooked smile that is bursting at the seams. It is too much for them to handle alone, but they have it under control, or so they think.
All of their time here would have been wasted if they leave now. There is so much work to do. If they were sent here to become better and to find themselves, then why are they so hopelessly lost? And it's not just them. Everyone is like this, painfully unprepared for the huge challenge ahead. It is as if they are expected to fail with all of the odds against them. Then why waste all this time and energy only to see no reward? It is said that one reaps what one sows. Then why give up on them now?
I'm okay.
Really. I hate them.
I know that they care.
They just poke and prod, hoping to cure my disease.
Interrogating me, looking for answers.
I'm the victim here.
I'm looking for help, for a safe gift.
They made me like this.
Running from their concern, but they're gaining on it.
They wonder why I disappear, why I can't conjure a smile,
Trying to understand why I feel better alone.
why I can't just get better. They wouldn't understand.
They can't understand.
Okay is just a mask to keep them off my case. I don't need sympathy. I need
a place to feel safe. Someone who can see past my crumbling disguise.
someone to look me in the eyes and tell me it will be alright.
Someone to protect me from my worst enemy.
Myself.
I'm okay.
I promise.
My pupils widen. My heart races. My breathing becomes shallow. My thoughts converge and catastrophe ensues. They're all staring at me. My hands quake so violently that my entire body trembles, shakily holding my hero, hoping to be brought back to life. Once they meet my ears and shock my system, my eyelids slam shut like a garage door. It's dark. My heart slows, my body steadies. After a few deep breaths, things return to normal. Alone. Quiet. I could try to reintegrate into reality, but the peace of my solitary mind is comforting. As the music glides through my ears and dances in my brain, my imagination wanders, creating a world in which there are no variables, no surprises. A perfect and planned utopia. Just like my dark, unfinished basement, laid out exactly how I wanted it. My own space for my own thinking, where things make sense. Where I am free to vomit my feelings onto blank canvas, expelling my emotions and thoughts through acrylic. She's scared. What happened to her joy-filled, bouncy baby boy? She wants me to get help. A so-called professional to take our money, to feign something. No one can get it though. How the box I'm shoved in seems to shrink. Walls covered my eyes, laughing at me, pointing at me, suffocating. So like a frightened infant, I retreated, where it's sick, where I know all these things.
It was all so sudden. I hoped it would stay together, but it fell apart. My life was thrown into the tornado, teetering on the edge, falling and shattering like glass as it hits the floor. The love my parents once had proved too weak. Their eternal devotion turned into powerful rage, all of which were pointed at me. I was the equator between the never-meeting poles, walking the line between war zones. So I ran. From them, from that house, from myself. I wound up here, aimlessly floating through limbo, unaware of up or down, left or right, drifting overwhelmed and confused. Then he appeared. He brought me down to the ground. He was all I needed, stability in the turbulence of my life. Bam! Reality struck. Leaving its mark, the sting of pain shot through my system. Stunned, flustered, I ran. My parents feigned compassion. Actually seeing me for the first time forever, fury overwhelmed me. Full of conflicting emotions, I ran, and the cycle repeats and repeats and repeats. All I could feel was the sting of the numbness, the intense heat of fury, and the release of pain, day in and day out. Numbness and pain with the occasional painted-on smile. I don't think I can handle it. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Maybe I can't trust you.
Maybe I don't know how to tell you.
But I can try.
It's not going to be easy.
You need to listen. Really listen.
But I'm willing to talk.
No judgment.
No concern.
Just attention.
Just love. I admit it. I'm not okay, but I'm done hiding. I can't do this on my own.
I need you to carry the weight with me.
To love me when I fail.
To love me when it gets ugly. I need you to help me peel off the layers of my crappy disguise.
So things can be normal again.
So I can walk the trails myself again. I need this. I need you.
She could break free, be an inspiration, make a difference, prove to herself that she is worth it.
He could be great, full of confidence and certainty, exude spark and success, lead those trapped in the dark to the warm light.
They could be made whole once again.
Human and happy,
Both of them could live in peace and make an impact in this dark world.
they can change.
They will change.
All they need is to believe.